Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. John F. Kennedy. This quote is from JFK's inaugural address in 1961, and it's become one of the most famous political quotes in history. Kennedy was urging Americans to think beyond their own interests and to contribute to the greater good of the country. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln spoke these words in his Gettysburg Address in 1863 as he reflected on the sacrifices made by soldiers in the Civil War. The quote has become a powerful statement of the importance of democratic government. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Martin Luther King, Jr. King gave this speech in 1963 as part of the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. He was advocating for racial equality and an end to discrimination. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke. Burke was an 18th century Irish statesman and philosopher who believed in the power of individual responsibility. This quote is often cited as a call to action against injustice and oppression. There is no such thing as a free lunch. Milton Friedman. Friedman was an economist who believed in the importance of individual freedom and limited government. This quote is a reminder that there are always costs associated with any benefit that we receive. The business of America is business. Calvin Coolidge. Coolidge was a pro-business president who believed in the importance of free enterprise. This quote is often used to highlight the close relationship between American politics and the economy. Tear down this wall, Ronald Reagan. Reagan spoke these words in 1987 during a speech in West Berlin. He was urging Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev to tear down the Berlin Wall, which had divided East and West Berlin since 1961. Power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Lord Acton. Acton was a British historian who believed in the importance of checks and balances in government. This quote is often cited as a warning against the dangers of unchecked power. Workers of the world, unite! Karl Marx was a philosopher and economist who believed in the importance of workers' rights and collective action. This quote is from the Communist Manifesto, and it's become a rallying cry for labor movements around the world. I'm not a crook. Richard Nixon. Nixon made this statement in 1973 during a press conference about the Watergate scandal. He was denying any involvement in the illegal activities that had taken place in the White House, but the statement backfired and became a symbol of Nixon's dishonesty.